Hey, it's Dorleen. Welcome to my channel and welcome to my creative life. I'm making a really cute, I'm going to call it a pick because I'm not sure what else to call it, but this is a cut from Printable Cuttable Creatables. I'll have the link in the information box, and it's Mrs. Claus, as you can tell already. So I cut out all the pieces, and usually when I make one, I try to make a couple because why not? So that's why you see 3 different pieces here. But basically the first thing I do is once I cut out the pieces is I layer everything down, and this is without any kind of adhesive. I just want to make sure of the placement and the direction and making sure I get the right side up, things like that, before I actually start putting some glue on my pieces of paper. Now you can notice the little face features are very small because this Mrs. Claus cut is about 3.5 inches tall and a little bit over 3 inches wide. So I mean, they're small pieces, they're not tiny pieces, so that's okay. Now, another thing I did is, so this cut file has 2 layers for the face. Now, one's a darker because that's the bottom layer, and then one's the topper that has a little bit of a cutout around the ears. So really only that ear portion is showing through. Now, I went ahead and cut it because it also gives a more dimension or more thickness to the final piece, but instead of using 2 different flesh colored papers, I just used the same ones, and then I just used a little bit of ink, as you saw me do, around the ears because that's the only part that's going to be showing. So I mentioned earlier, I stack everything, I lay everything down, so now everything's where it should be. So I'm going to go ahead and start adhering things together. I am using my precision glue press, which has the fine tip glue applicator, which really helps on these small pieces. I use it with most of the pieces and or on this particular one that I'm working on. But when I worked on the other ones, I actually used my Sticky Gems sheet for the eyelashes, the mouth, and I believe the glasses. Yes, for sure, the glasses. And you'll see me do that in a minute. And what are the sticky specks? Basically, it's an 8x10 piece of paper that has one side with little sticky specks, and then there's a cover sheet. And so I cut mine down into fourths, and that way it's a little bit manageable size, and it's also just on my desk. And then I just put some washi tape to create like a little bit of a hinge so that it stays together, and also so I know which side has the sticky side, because you really do want to make sure of that while you're placing your pieces in. And you'll see me mess around with that in just a little bit. And also, if you are a subscriber of my channel or watch my videos, you've seen me use it. It really is an excellent tool. I bought that at the expo. I sat in a make and take, and the instructor of the make and take was using that, and I knew right away I needed to buy it before I left that booth. I mean, that's exactly why they make us, or they have us use those products, right? But it really was a new way to use, or a different type of adhesive for, that type of thing. And I also have a video that is, I want to say it's titled Let's Talk Adhesives, and I mentioned that as well on there. Anyhow, back to the project. So isn't this super cute? So the reason why I'm making these really cute Mrs. Claus is, one, I'm a design team member for Printable Cuttable Creatables, and so I wanted to come up with something super cute for my design team project. But also, I'm sure most of you are in it as well. But Secret Santa, that's something everyone's doing right now. And this is going to be part of the gift that is for, well, not mine, but my daughter's Secret Santa gift to one of her coworkers. So we bought a coffee cup, a Christmas-themed coffee cup, filled it with some candy, and she said, I feel like it needs something. Now, I've been just in the middle of my 12 Days of Christmas tag series. So I said, well, do you want to just add a cute tag? And she says, nah, I've already done that. And so then I thought, you know what? I have this Mrs. Claus cut. She's so cute. And you can, personalize it to any kind of skin tone or hair color, anything like that. But I said, how about we make it, I'm thinking like cake topper, because I love cake toppers, but it obviously doesn't need to be that big or called a cake topper when we're not topping a cake. But I said, these are like a pick, like almost like you would put in like a floral bouquet or something like that. So she thought, oh my God, that's a great idea. So that's why it's a smaller size, because it is for this coffee mug, which you'll see at the end. But for the pick portion or the stick, I have some paper straws that are Christmas colored, red and green striped. So we used that. It was the perfect height for adding this cutie to the end of it, and then also the perfect height of fitting it into the mug without it sticking too high or too low. And and like I said, it turned out really cute. And I know that the person who's going to get it is probably thinking, who at this school site is crafty, because she's been really adding some really cute personal touches to all these little Santa gifts. So you just noticed me here. I'm grabbing those bows from the side because I thought I was done, and I still kept kind of thinking, like, of course the holly, she makes her super cute, and honestly probably would have been okay without the bow. But I just kept thinking, I feel like something was missing. Well, that's what it was, those bows. I had them too far on the side, I guess, over there on the left, so I almost forgot all about them. But look at how much cuter she is. Not only the holly over there behind her ear, but then those red bows. Oh, so cute. Anyhow, I hope you like this video, and if you do, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my videos. I do try to post at least 2 a week. I kind of lax a little bit on the scrapbooking side of it, because normally at least 1 out of the 2 is scrapbooking related. I do a scrapbook layout every week, like I mentioned, at least one every week, or I would never be caught up. And that is my first intention when I started my channel. But of course that warped to all things crafty, because I realized I really do live a crafty life. And that includes any kind of paper projects, cards, this type of thing. I also have some gardening stuff. I have some charcuterie stuff. I also do stuff with my Cricut as far as vinyl projects and HTV projects. I'm going to be posting soon some t-shirts that we're doing for Christmas. I just finished my 12 Days of Christmas tag series, which included a lot of stamping, a lot of Cricut stuff. So I'll try to leave a link to that playlist below in the information box as well. But I'll also leave a link to my blog and my Instagram account. But make sure you follow me on Instagram, because I don't always film all the projects that I work on, but I'm more than likely going to post it on my Instagram. Pictures are so much easier to deal with. Anyhow, I hope you do like this video. Like I mentioned, if you do, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And thank you so much for watching, and happy holidays. Bye.